So one of the first formal drills that we're going to go over is just leash pressure. Good boy. All we're doing is rewarding him for redirecting his focus to us and following us. And then we use leash pressure kind of like before with creating a boundary, but now to also let him know that he's going the wrong way. So right there, I want him to go in between these two cones, and he was going out that way. I'm just holding the leash pressure here, waiting for him to kind of get distracted. Yes, this way, good boy. Very good. So right there, that moment when he kind of looks back, that's the moment that we're looking to train and develop. We want him to start wondering instead of just continuously pulling high, to wonder what's going on when he feels that pressure, and then look to us for guidance. This way. Good boy. And then guiding him back in between these two. Good job, big guy. Good. So right now I'm just doing random movements. Very good. Good job. So he went on the inside of that one. Check back in with me. So he's going way wide. Yes, good. See right there where he kind of felt the pressure on the lead and then turned. Perfect. I want him to go in between these two cones, back in between these two cones. So I'm going to use the leash pressure there. Yes, good boy. There you go. Good job. And we'll see how he does with placement. So this part of the exercise, just trying to get him used to getting on the mat. Up, up. Good boy. And then, oh, almost. Come here, bud. Rizzo. Up, up. Good boy, yes. And I'm gonna really reward him every time he comes up on here. See, especially now, good boy, sit. That he's a little unsure. Good. So now, I'm gonna ask him to stay or wait. Whatever word comes more natural for you. Good. Wait. Yes, good job. And I'm just gonna give him a little correction there. If you wait. And when he responds back, good. Wait, wait, wait. Yes, good boy. All right, Rizzo, ready? Okay, come on. Good boy. There we go. And then getting him used to that release is going to be just as important as it'll help him to stay. Yes, this way. Good boy. Because some pups, they kind of wonder why they're staying or how long or, you know, what for. So the release part of the command, if that's what they're actually focused on and what they're waiting for to listen, it actually gives them something to do even when they're just staying. And that really helps sometimes. Oh, dead frog. Rizzo, leave it. Yes, good. This way. Ready? Gonna weave in between these two cones and then back in this way. So he's gone out too far. Perfect. Got the leash pressure. Came back in. Go ahead, reward that. Good boy. And then we're gonna weave back down this way. Yes, good boy. Okay. And I'm gonna ask him to come up here again. Rizzo, up, up. Rizzo. Yes, good boy. Come. And you can see, because he had to stay up on it for too long last time and got corrected a few times, he's a little bit more uncertain of it. So getting him back up in. And sit. Good boy. Okay, so now before he tries to get off, wait. Good boy, wait. Okay, come on. Good boy, there you go. And leash pressure. Yes, good boy. Okay, and now just hit the edge there, going too far. Good boy, good redirect. And just wait for him. Yes, good boy. Come. Good job. So right now we're rewarding almost every single time because we want to try to get him reconditioned as quickly as possible into paying attention to us, and we really kind of make him feel rewarded for kind of just looking at us right there. So I want him to go in between these two cones, so I'm just going to wait on the leash pressure here. Want him to give up. Yes, good boy. And look to me for guidance. And as soon as he does that, that's when I give him the directions on where to go. Okay. And we'll do a little bit of real world application too as well. So when he starts pulling, just hold. Yes, good job, Rizzo. This way, big guy. This way. Yes, good. So there you go. When he pays attention and looks over, I'm gonna give him that reward. And now we're gonna go this way. Good boy. Now the leash is nice and loose. Good boy. Just gonna keep him walking with. Now I'm gonna change direction on him. Unfortunately, not everybody picks up. Good boy. Just this way. Good. Right, and then when he overshoots, Rizzo. Good boy. Sit. Good job. All right, and then leading him this way. So getting him really used to following me. Good job. Okay. So going a little too wide, use leash as a boundary. Yes, good boy, this way. Pull him back in. You want him to kind of go in between those two cones. Go in between these two cones. Good. And we'll try to get him to sit and wait one more time. And that will be kind of one round. We'll give him a little bit of a break, and we'll usually do this usually 2 to 4 times, maybe 5 times. Just depends on how much they're kind of enjoying it and how much work that they need on it. And most of the time we'll kind of break down into certain aspects here, like his placement needs a lot more work than the leash pressure right now. So we'll do another session sometime of just the placement, the sit, stay, and then release. And I will record that for you as well. But I just wanted to give you an example of what one of the basic drills are that we're running with him, and he's been doing really well so far. Good boy. Up, up. Up. Rizzo, up, up. Rizzo, up, up. So like I said, this part we'll probably definitely concentrate on more the next time. Come here, bud. Up, up. Rizzo. Up. Yes, good boy. All the way up. Come on. Up. You got it. There you go. Good boy. Up, up. Wait. Very good. Good boy. Yeah. Good job. Wait. And okay. Good boy. Good job. Okay. So now we're out doing some public practice. Took him to the shopping center with a pet store in it in hopes that we'll run into some pups too. So we're just going to practice some of the same leash behaviors while we're out in the social environment. We're going to really take our time with it so that way he doesn't get back into that bad habit of pulling. Good job, big guy. And then I'm going to use that leash pressure there. Make sure he doesn't go into the sidewalk. Okay. So that excitement when he picks up the pace just starts walking faster. Yeah, lots of interesting things in front. So I just want him to remember that there's somebody on the other end of the leash here behind him. A good way that we could either practice leash pressure and patience. Good boy. All right, come on, big guy. Yes, good weight. Rizzo. Yes, and then also practice his name as well. Good boy. Yeah. Good job. You can see he's already a little bit less responsive out here. A little bit more distractions. But that's why it's really important to get in a lot of good practice in without those distractions, and then transition to having those distractions around for him to kind of work through. So the goal here is just try to keep the leash nice and loose, keep him from running into people or cars or anything. That's good. Giving him the kind of just a little bit of exposure that he needs, a little bit of leash pressure there, and then a little bit more. He's just kind of pulling along. Okay. And then we release the pressure. excitement for when he wants to go into a building when the door opens. You can definitely work on that as well, just by getting him used to not being able to kind of go in, redirect back to us. Good boy. Good boy. And then the same thing here. Goes in, he sees it, pull him back in this way. Good boy. Okay. Now this side, we're going to just walk right by. Okay. So he still wants to pull towards. Go back again. Wait for him to calm down and refocus. Good job. Good boy. Yes, up here. Good focus. That's another way when you can tell when he's either too excited, anxious, or distracted is when he used to take treats, but now he's unable to. All right. So we'll try again. The door's gonna open. He's gonna want to come out. There you go. Good boy. We'll wait for this person to pass, and then we'll try again. Oh, perfect. So he sees the door opening. So leash pressure. And then we're going to do the same thing as we did on the mat, having him just kind of stay there. And then we release the pressure to make sure he's staying on his own. Good boy. All right, now I take him away. Good job. Good. And it's important that you release that pressure and you're not holding him there. It's good to help spot him if you need to, but it's better for him to be actually staying still himself. Okay. So getting excited and going towards his nose. Just holding that leash pressure. Okay. He's gonna fight and continue pulling towards whatever he was interested in. And all I'm gonna do is just wait for him to give up. I don't have to pull any extra. As soon as he gives up, release his tension, and then I'll guide him again. Good boy. Now make sure he doesn't eat anything inappropriate. Now I'm just gonna walk to pull the leash pressure with me, and then release as he starts going the right way. Goes up too fast. Good boy. Good redirect. Yes. Good boy. Very good. So all we're doing is just taking the time to kind of slow him down. Trying to get him used to the environment and trying to get him used to not walking when the leash is being pulled on or when the leash is tight. So now that the leash is loose, we both get to walk again. Good boy. Try to keep that leash nice and loose so that way when we do need it again, he'll feel the tension. Good boy. Now I'm just scanning ahead to make sure he doesn't get into anything that's on the floor, but I'm letting him smell as much as he wants. That way he can kind of get familiar with the area. Good boy. So I started going a little too fast. Started hitting leash pressure there. Okay. And now we're at the end. So once he releases and stops trying to go, I'll catch up. Leash is nice and loose. We'll both walk again. Boy. So you're going to take a lot of training and reconditioning at first. That's why it's going to be very important to kind of be consistent with your practice and not allowing him to kind of make progress whenever he's pulling. Good boy. Yes. Good. So he's getting better already. We go back towards the door. Rizzo, wait. Yes. Good wait. Perfect. Good job. Okay. We'll let the door slide open. Sensor might not be working because we're too close, I don't know. But he did really good right there. Good boy. Which way you going, bud? Good job. Very good. So we're getting out. We're recognizing what he's having problems with. And then we're just starting to slowly work on them one at a time. Okay, so start pulling again. Gives up. Good boy. The main thing is here, we want to try to keep the leash as loose as possible. And we want him to learn that when the leash is tight, he has to pay attention to where we are. And not just continue pulling. Good boy. Very good. Good boy. Probably after the next session or so, we're going to start introducing that positive leash pressure in a way to kind of signal or guide him and not just trying to create the boundary. But right now we're just using it as a boundary as much as possible. I really do need to kind of guide him along to keep him away from something, then I'll use it. But we mostly just want him to recognize the pressure and then refocus on us, and then use that focus to actually guide him to where we're going. Okay, so a little too fast, ran out of lead, giving him some time to kind of settle down. A little too fast again, ran out of lead, giving him some time to settle down. Good boy. Okay, good. Good boy. There you go. Good. Wait. Right. So he's got the center of the trash can there. He's still just trying to pull to get to it. So I'm going to wait for him. Yes, good boy. We'll see if he's still interested in treats or if now he's too absorbed in the environment. Rizzo. Yes, good boy. Good listen. Good job, big guy. Yeah, good job. Very good. So that's a good sign there. Not only did he just listen and respond to the first name call, but he came back and was able to take the treat and the praise. So it's going to be important when you're out working with him to see if he's actually able to absorb the lesson itself, or if everything's just too overwhelming. And if it is, then that's where we can work on maybe coming when it's later in the evening or nighttime or earlier in the morning when there's less crowds, so there's less distractions, and then just slowly getting him used to the environment itself. Yes, good boy. There you go. Okay. Want him to learn to give up and then just learn to smell what's around him. I want to give him the opportunity to just smell and explore his environment. I just don't want him to be pulling to get to the next scent. There's going to be plenty of smells nearby that he'll be interested in, so sometimes it'll be important that you just try to help him slow down. Keep the leash nice and loose. Okay, he's ready to move on, I'm just going to start walking. That way it helps to encourage him to go in the general direction of where we need to get to. Yes, good boy. Looks like there's a missing pup. Keep an eye out for him. Hopefully the parents will find him. Very cute small dog. Hey. Hi, how you doing? Good boy, big guy. So he's definitely a little curious about people. You know, kind of shy and apprehensive, but curious. So that's good. Just holding him here so he doesn't get in the way. Okay. And then releasing the pressure. Wait. Boy. Okay. And then we have the door again. Okay. Pulling towards the door. Wait. 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 Good. Good boy. Yes. Good. Now that he's waiting by himself. Come on, Rizzo. This way. Good boy. Good job. Okay. So helping him to hold and then praising him when he holds on his own. Okay. Got excited there. Went a little bit too fast. Hit the end of the leash. Good boy. Slowed him down. So it seems a lot of times with Rizzo, at least right now, it's mostly the excitement and then his nose that he's following that's causing him to pull. You know, that, and of course we're just running out of leash. Hi, how you doing? Good boy, good wait. Okay, so that's how you know he's holding by himself, right? You stop, and then you have the leash loose. Use leash there as a boundary. Going too fast. I'm also going to guide him towards the inside here. Yes, good boy. There we go. Okay, so too fast. Nope. Waiting for him to just release pressure, and then that way we can keep going. Okay. Go for a little bit. Then he's almost too excited or fixated on what's up there. So, good boy. This way. There we go. Same thing. Yes, good boy. Good job. There you go. Good job. So, for now, just letting him give up. Giving him praise when he responds positively to the leash pressure. And when it's nice and loose, we get to walk again. So lots of sense, right? So he's just following his nose, so just holding the leash. Giving him the opportunity to kind of give up and hopefully... Hi, how you doing? No, that's okay. You want to say? Oh, he's a mixed breed. He's like a rescue. It's like 4 different things. Yeah. Good boy. Yeah. Thanks. Oh, you hear that, bud? You are beautiful. We're gonna have to reference that list again to see what breeds you were a mix of. I remember she said Chihuahua was one of them. Okay, so now that the leash is nice and loose, go ahead and head back in. Okay, he's just following his nose. And so long as, because he's following his nose appropriately here and he's not tugging, I'm letting him do so. But it looks like there might be paint on the ground. I don't know. I'll keep an eye on that. Hi. Oh, come here, bud. Good boy. Okay. So same thing with the door practice, and there's a couple pups. So we're gonna let the pups go out first. We're gonna practice with the door, and then we'll go in again. Good boy. Alright, so now that we're nice and calm. Hi. Yeah. He's very excited again. Give him some time to settle. We'll move off to the side here, so that way when they leave, we're not in the way. Good boy. Yes, good boy. There you go. Hi, how you doing? Oh, you want to say hi?
You can say hi.
Oh.
No.
She doesn't want to say hi.
Come on.
Good job, Rizzo. It's okay. She's like, don't mess up my hair. I just came from the groomers. Good boy. There you go. Good. See how he does with the kitty cats? Oh, there's none on the low one. Okay. Good boy. Hi, how you doing? You want to say hi? There you go. Good boy. You're okay, big guy. There you go. Good boy. Thanks. Yours too.
What is he?
It's a mix. Yeah. Oh, you okay? You jumpy? Have a good one. Come on, Mr. Jumpy. You're okay. There you go. Okay, so he did well there. You know, sometimes if he's unsure and then like a little movement or something, he just overreacted, but nothing too bad. A little jumpy. That's why we want to try to get him as comfortable as possible in these social settings, so that way he's more relaxed. If he's more relaxed, he's less likely to be either anxious or nervous, and then that will in turn help him with his overreaction or him being startled so easily. That was really good though. He did well listening to the small dog's corrections, and then him and the bigger dog lingered for a while. Both seemed to be pretty unsure. Recovered quickly from being a little startled there, and no incidents at all. Good job. Just take a quick walk around, see if there's anybody else here. Let him kind of look and explore the store. Just use the leash as a boundary there, kind of guided him in this way. Giving his nose that workout that it needs. Good job. Okay, so same thing here. When he starts pulling too fast, just go ahead and stop him. Using the leash as a boundary. Good job. Trying to guide him back towards this direction. Good boy. Same thing here, just using the leash as a boundary. Good boy. Just like with the cones, but in real life. Same thing here. Good boy. Now I'm gonna be walking here to this aisle, just like in between the cones. So guiding him to where I want to go. Yeah, looks like the rest of the store is pretty empty. Good boy. So we're gonna go ahead and head back, give him a little bit of a water break, and give him some rest, and then we'll probably do another set of drills. But I just wanted to give you a look into his kind of a little bit of his daily routine so far and how he's doing. So far socially with other pups, he's been doing great, and with his daily training routine with the walking, he's definitely getting a little bit better with that leash pressure and recognition. Still have to definitely work on him placing and sitting and staying though, but we'll concentrate on that another time as well. Good boy, Rizzo. He's doing good. Okay, so using the leash there. Good job. Okay, good job, good boy. And there. You see people? You see people or dogs? No, just people. Good boy. Yes. Have a good one. Good boy. Yes, good job. Want to try the door again a couple times here? Okay. So now that he's gone in and out of the door, we're going to go ahead and just do a walk around, go back towards the door, and see if his reaction has improved or if we just need to practice a little bit more. Good boy, this way. So just using that leash. Yes, good job. Lots of sense around this area. Good boy. Okay, so we're gonna go towards the door again. It's gonna open. Rizzo, wait. Good boy. Got distracted there. Going through, see if he speeds up. Wait. Yes, good boy. So you might have just been excited because of the other dogs were there too. You did really good though. All right. Same thing here. And that leash pressure. Making sure he doesn't go out to the roads. Good boy, yes. There you go. So you paid attention there, that was good. Come here, Rizzo. Good boy. And sit. Yes, good job. Oh, you sleepy? Good boy.